You're watching Professor Plays. This is my Factorio series, Build from Scratch, Season 2. I noticed that Red-Green Science was weak. Somebody may have mentioned this. I don't remember. Sorry if I did not remember. These are the old machines, or old machines. These are the slow machines. Assembly Machine 1s. So the simple way to speed this up is to upgrade these. Let's just tell the bots to upgrade. Oh wait, do I have an upgrade planner? I made one, didn't I? Yes, let's use this. Let's upgrade those, or have the bots do it. And I didn't include machines in that. Come here, upgrade planner. I did not include machines in that. Okay, give me that. And I want that. Machine 1 to machine 2. Okay, give that to me again. Here we go. Let's try this again. Upgrade those. Upgrade those. All right. That will make that faster. That's a simple fix. The other thing I want to show you right now, then I'll work on it, is I've got lots of power now. I upgraded the nuclear power the last time, if you didn't see that episode. So we have much more power. Remember, going from the 2 reactor to the 4 reactor more than doubled the power output. So now here's the power. Lots of power, 489 megawatts available. We're only using 135-ish. So I have in my blueprints a Roboport area, I think is what it's called. Professor's Blueprints. Roboport area, this one. Okay, these are Roboports. I know it's hard to see because it's such a big area that it covers. And the reason it's so big is there's a radar there. I know it's hard to see that as well. There's a radar there, there's a radar there, there's one there, and there's one there. There's radar spaced out as far as possible to give radar coverage everywhere. So let me do this. Roboport area. And you have to be in map view to really place it. On the corner, see on the corner there in the center of the screen, that's a Roboport with a radar. Can I zoom in on you? I don't know if I can zoom in that far because I'll go off the screen. Anyway, the little square that sticks out there, the extra part, that's the radar. And I use those to line it up. So just kind of pick a starting place. And what this does is it will give you radar coverage everywhere. The radar spaced out there so that it gives you radar coverage. And Roboport build area everywhere. So here's what I want to turn on, the existing Roboports. That's what I want to do. Give that to me again. Roboport area. Let's see if I can line it up with an existing Roboport. Here we go. Here's a column of Roboports here. Let's go right in there. That column. Okay, fine. Let's do this column here. I'm trying to get lined up with that Roboport on the bottom, on the top left of the screen. There we go. See it turn purple? Right to there. Now the others are going to conflict with stuff, but that's fine. I can use that as a starting point, I think. Unless I want to pick a different starting point. That column there, I kind of like that that's the column. Let's try to line that up then. Let's try this. I'm trying to make it match, match what's there. There we go. See those turn purple, blue, purple. Shift, click. So that put the blueprint down, and I used that column to align it. And you can see them over here. Now, these are Roboports that are blueprinted in. They will not be part of the logistic network unless they are going to connect to that or that. So let me grab the blueprint that puts them in a column. Let's go down through here like this. Like that. And that should connect it to the column below. And this should connect this one to the column below. You're not going to build though, are you? You'll build. That one will get built right there. It's in the build area. This one will not. They just need to be connected anywhere. If I did that, across that way. I can't really do that. Let's go across here. You know, it's not super efficient. You wind up with roboports next to each other. It's just because of the spacing, the way the roboport distances work out. If you want them to be connected, you know, you do the vertical column like this, and you have to connect them horizontally like this, and you generally wind up with something like this, where two roboports are very close. I didn't worry about that. I didn't plan everything out so that that did not happen. I just put them in there. You didn't connect, but that's fine. They only have to be connected, you know, this column of roboports only needs to be connected anywhere. See, these are not touching here. But as long as they're touching somewhere else, now this will be touching here. It'll be okay. So that'll be, oh, that's not going to get built though. Yeah, see, that's the problem. This is not in the build area. This is in a build area, but that build area, that green area, is not connected to the supplies. See, supplies are not going to get there, so watch out for those issues like that. Let's see if I can make this work a little better here. Let's connect to this one. If I put you here, let's go up from here. This is connected to the main network, so that will work. And then let's go across from there. Yeah, let's go across from, give me the, I already got that one in there, don't I? Yeah, let's go across from there. Roboport column. Now it will connect, I think. Let's let the bots build that. You didn't get power. Huh. Oh, okay, let's give you some power. So then give me the Roboport area again. And let's go across through here. Let's see, who's going to be, where am I going to line up? Let's line up, let's line up with this column right here. That will work. So let's go like this. Let me give me my Roboport column. One column. Let's go across. Let's go to the right. Should I come off of there? Are you? Let's go off of this one. You need. So my Roboport column, the Roboport area, excuse me, the big one. It does not connect the columns. So I'm going to build. I need to explain this better. Give me this big one again here. Roboport area. This one. Let me look at it in blueprint view. Roboport area. So these columns, these will connect the logistic part of the network vertically, but they do not connect horizontally in this print. The build areas, there's no gap in build areas, if that makes sense. So when if you use this blueprint and this all gets built, the entire area will be in the build zone of the roboports, but only the columns are connected logistically. So the orange part of the network, those will be connected, but the columns are not connected across. So you have to do that somewhere. They only have to be connected one place, anywhere. This could be a super tall, you know, you could use this print and make a very tall group of columns. And then as long as they were connected horizontally anywhere in the orange part, they would all be connected. That's why I didn't put it in there. So I'm just trying to figure out where I want the horizontal part to be. I could go down the rail. I probably should do that. Let's go down the rail and connect and just put a Roboport column down, or row, I guess, down the rail. Give me that. Give me that individual column, this one. Let's go down the rail here. See if I can find a good place to put this. And I'm looking, I want the dotted lines, the dotted yellow lines to connect. That means they're connected to an existing Roboport, like right there. So let's click right there. There we go. And I'm just going to go down the track here. It may not build everything because there's some things that are interfering, rail and stuff. I'm just going to blueprint this in there, then I'll check on it later. And anything that did not get built, I'll manually put it in there myself. Yeah, see these power poles don't line up exactly. So I'm holding shift and I'm clicking in there to get the roboports in there. I think all the roboports are getting blueprinted, but they may not all get power. Now, that one's not going to get blueprinted because it's hitting the rail. Move to the left one, it does. And one more. There we go. Give me that print again. I want the column one. I just want to get roboports going down through here. And that one's going to hit the rail. Let's go to the left a little bit here. We don't need both of those. All right, so that'll be, once all that gets built, I have a row of roboports down the track there. And then I can put the bigger one, the Roboport area, this one, and I can kind of anchor it to that rail there someplace. Let's see if I started like here. That would work. So I'll wait till the bots have that row of roboports built down the rail there. They're doing it now, matter of fact. And then I'll go back and put that Roboport area in there. Did I blueprint the area in there over here? Let's see if I can figure out. Let me see if I can figure out where to anchor that. I don't want to sit here and wait for this to get built. So what I'm thinking is, this is a very secure base now. I'm thinking I would just want to get this blueprinted in there and then just leave the game running for a while and then come back and check on it. And all this will be built. And then I can show you the result. That looks pretty good there. Why don't you line up? Like there. Nope, nope, nope. Like there. Okay, let's try that. And then there. I can zoom in a little bit maybe to show you. I'm lining up the corner, top left corner. Right there. Right there. I'm trying to line that up. That's the radar. So when you zoom out and you look at the print, that little extra square right there, that's the radar. And I lined those up. Roboport area. So you see the one with the little extra square there in the corner. Line that up, and it turns blue. That means it's lined up. So I'm going to put that like that. So let's print this in here. Where did you go? You probably went on the mine. Yeah, I think it was lined up to be on top of the mine there. That's probably not going to get. There's the corner there with the radar. Let's go here. Let's go here. Yeah, some of these are not going to get built because they're going to be on top of existing structures. I'll go back and check on it later. And then here. And here. Just lining up the corner, trying to. This will give the bots a hobby. Let's see, I can't see that corner. There, I can see that one. And I can see that one. Come on. Up a little bit. Oh, there we go. All right. That's quite a few placed in there. I will let the bots work on that. And I did go all the way across there. Yes. So as long as you have, well, I generally put that blueprint so that there's vertical columns. As long as you have one horizontal row that's connected to your network wherever you want. Oh, why didn't you get power? Oh, this was an existing electric pole, wasn't it? And it didn't line up with the blue. No, okay, let's do this. That'll be a slight delay as I wait for that to get placed. So I will let this run, and the bots will build that. I'll check back on it later, and then I'll finish filling that in with that blueprint, and then I'll show you. You won't have to wait. You don't have to wait. I'll have to wait. I'll show you what it looks like. So what this will do is the entire area here will be in one network. The bots can build anywhere, and there'll be radar everywhere, so you can zoom in and see it, and you can build from space. That's why I'm using that. So once that gets placed, or most of it gets placed, I'll come back and show you. Okay, all the roboports are placed, and my blueprint again is called Roboport Area, the one I've been using. This one right here. So it's really big. If I right click on it, you can see there's a radar there, and that's a roboport, and there's a roboport there, and there, and there, and there, and there's the radar there. So the radars are spaced out so that in the corners there, so that when you place this blueprint down, you get radar coverage everywhere. That was the idea with that. So this is what the map looks like. So you can see the roboports are everywhere. The orange area is the logistic area, and the orange and the green both are the build area. So now you can play from space. Well, I missed a spot there, but you can zoom in from space. There's radar everywhere, and you just put your blueprint down, assuming the items are in logistic chests where the bots can grab them, and the bots will build. You just have to make sure that all the orange columns here got connected, and I don't think I missed anything. It's not a perfect pattern because, like right here, I already had some roboports. Just a few, like this wall, I had roboports down here. This wall. So, that's why it's not a perfect pattern, because I already, like here, I already had roboports along this wall to keep the wall repaired. And when I put that big roboport area blueprint down, it just wound up with another row or column of roboports here next to the existing one. That's why it's not a perfect pattern everywhere. And then I did go around with the print that's called Roboport column, which is just a single Roboport, this one. And I put that to connect things together, and then I also rotated that horizontally. I put that down through the rail to connect things horizontally. The orange areas just need to be touching anywhere, like right here. They're touching at that corner. So that's all in the network. And then the print includes landfill. This one, I know we can't even see that, but there's landfill under each item. And so I used that to put some items on water. Where did I do that? Over here? There was, yeah, right in, it's kind of, let me turn this off here. Right in there was some water. So when I put that print over there, just held shift, and it put landfill down there, like there's some landfill. And then roboports and power on top of the landfill to allow that to fill in that grid. So now from space, like I said, you get make sure the items are in logistic chests. You get your blueprint, you paste it down, the bots will go build it. This is a pretty big network. If you put a blueprint out here, just be aware of the fact that the bots are going to go back here to the main factory, grab the items from the chests, and then fly back out here. It'll take a while, but with these roboports everywhere, when they run out of charge, they don't have to travel far to recharge. They'll go to the nearest roboport and recharge, and then they'll continue going out there. So and I can turn this off here so we can see it now. So that's what the base looks like right now. And you can see I've got radar almost everywhere. That blueprint does include radar. The roboport area blueprint does include radar. These dark areas right here don't have radar, so I can't zoom in there, but I didn't have anything built there anyway, so that's fine. If you wanted to, you would have to put radar there so you could see, because you can't manipulate anything from space unless there's radar there. You can't see it. So you'd put you'd have to go like right here. Let's say I wanted to build something in here where there's no radar. So you get your Roboport column blueprint, line it up so the roboports line up, and put it down there like that. And the bots can build that. They can get to that point and build that. So you can go all the way up through here like that. And then you could get a radar like this and just put it just hold shift and click, and it would put the radar in there. You could do that from space and just build radar remotely, and then you'd be able to manipulate the world. Let's put this one down here. Do that again. Just do that. Make sure it's in the power. Click. There we go. Shift click. So now the bots will build that. And they have to start down here and build these roboports. When they get out there, they'll put the radar, and then that'll put this area under radar right here. Probably should have put that radar lower, shouldn't I? Looks like right about there would be better. Try it right there. Like that. So you can manipulate things from space. You just have to add radar and then wait on the edges. You can put radar on the edges and then wait for the radar to get placed, and then it will reveal more so that you can manipulate it from space. So that's what I will be doing. I also, what did I do? I moved one of the rails. It wasn't lining up with the roboports. I forget which one it was. This one, I think. I think it was this one. It was like perfectly, yeah, this is the one. It was perfectly in line with the roboports. Like the roboports in that blueprint would not paste down there because the rail was in the way. So in order to keep the grid pattern on the roboports, I just ripped up the rail and then put it back down once they had the blueprint placed and I could see where the roboports were. Oh, I also had to change the big electric pole on that on the Roboport area blueprint. The big electric pole is like above the Roboport, but you do that, it hits the rail. So I moved it over here on the side. So I did a little bit of tweaking to make things fit, to get things to work. But other than that, that's the Roboport area blueprint. So now the only thing left to do is, I think the only thing left to do in terms of winning the game is to build the rocket silo, which I'm going to do from scratch. Again, I do have a blueprint if you're playing and you want to use my blueprints. It's in my sciences build. It's called Space. This is the rocket silo, but this is the build from scratch series. So the next time I'll build this from scratch, and we'll talk about the various components and how this works. And then if we have time, it'll build a rocket. Well, I'll make sure we have time. I'll do a edit or something. We'll see the rocket launch, and then we'll discuss or figure out what I want to do, if I want to keep playing or not. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click on that thumbs up button. I'd appreciate it very much. Ooh, there's a bunch of uranium there. Take care. Have fun playing. See you next time. Bye-bye. Turn that off.